You are not supposed to wait until everything is perfect. You're supposed to start and then everything is going to get perfect. What is your purpose? What is your mission? You're being called to step into the leadership position. Right now, it's not the time for you to be questioning yourself. You know what your purpose is. And your purpose is to help others. Welcome, my conscious family. Today the energy is a little bit confusing, I'm not gonna lie. So if you clicked on this video, you're being called to get really clear on what it is that you want. In the past few months, you have seen a lot of changes in your life, specifically around this clarity. You have started to get these messages and downloads and codes and information on what is your purpose. Today, what I was getting is that, if you clicked, of course, on this video, is that you are still waiting for some bigger confirmation of your purpose. You're still waiting on more like an external validation of your own clarity. And the message is that you are the one who is supposed to give this clarity. And I know the machine is, washing machine is running. And here I have clothes. Which is drying. You are not supposed to wait until everything is perfect. You're supposed to start and then everything is going to get perfect. So what I want you to do is to set an intention in the comments and write it down right now. I have all the clarity that I need to step fully into my purpose. So the message, if you're watching, is that you're someone who recently, in the past few months, you have been starting to get this information, these codes. What is your purpose? What is your mission? You're being called to step into the leadership position. And you have been feeling it. You are still waiting for something external, for someone outside of you to come and tell you, yes, this is your purpose. You're still waiting for something major, something grandiose to happen so that you can feel secure enough to start. And the message today is like a nudge. It's almost like a tough love. You have been waiting enough. You have been waiting too long, Spirit says. And the reason why you don't have clarity yet, and that's why I said set that intention, because that's not lying, first of all. But if I told you that I am a millionaire and I don't have the millions in my bank right now, and I'm not saying that someone's scamming or something like that, it's good, but let me get to the point. But if I truly feel like they're just gonna come, okay, like I'm at that spot where I feel like, yes, next month, in just a few months, it's gonna happen. Like I really feel like that version of me. And as we know, the 5D, 4D, however you want to call it, the spiritual world, the non-physical is the essence. It's who you are. It's the essence of who you are. The physical is just a part of it, the way we can have this human experience. So then, is it truly a lie? If you know what I mean. So what I've been trying to say is that you are in a way sabotaging yourself to go all in on your purpose because you're expecting something physical to show up first in your reality before you have this confirmation to go all in. Yeah, it's interesting. That's why I said so many things are happening, especially past few videos. Camera issues, microphone issues, editing issues. Like, oh my gosh, I had to learn so much. And so many videos are not perfect, but I'm not waiting to be perfect because I know that my purpose, my mission, my message is far more important than me showing up as perfection. Yes, for sure, I'm going to fix my makeup on. I have a standard on how I want to show up in the way how I look, how I talk. But I'm not that caught up. If my video stops, I'm not going to be all angry and just, frustrated. I don't do that. Whatever mistake I make, I don't do that. I just say, okay, how can I fix it? And then I try to fix it. If I fail again, then I try again. And this is the approach that Spirit is calling you to do as well. Right now, it's not the time for you to be questioning yourself. You know what your purpose is. And your purpose is to help others. And yes, we can do that in different ways. You can be a hairstylist and still help others. But for you guys watching here, you know what I'm talking about. You are here to be a coach, a therapist, a healer, a speaker, to write books, to make music that heals others, to make movies that heals others. You're an artist, you're an empathetic soul. You're here to bring remembrance to the people of what truly is important, to bring healing to this earth. You have been knowing this for far too long, especially past few months. But for some reason, if you are watching this, then you are a part of the collective which is still questioning. And that's okay. That's okay. We are questioning things when we are not ready to go all in, and there are reasons for that. But you're never going to be ready until you start. A ready is a choice, it's not a feeling. It's a choice we make. Searching for clarity and saying, I don't know yet what my purpose is. You know what your purpose is. When you say, I don't know yet, or I'm not sure yet, what you are not sure of is not the purpose itself, is the way you want to communicate your purpose. And this is something that changes over time. Like right now, I have clients, I have YouTube, I'm gonna have a retreat in Bali soon. Super excited for that. I'm collaborating with the yoga teachers, and they are from Macedonia. We are going to Bali. Some of you guys know I lived in Bali for 10 months, and it was such a blessing experience. And for you guys, for my collective here on YouTube, I am organizing a retreat in Spain in September. I want it to be so amazing. I want it to be in the nature. I want to have a pool, the sea. I want to have mountains. I want us to have peace and quiet, and to do meditations and yoga and workshops and rituals to connect with ourselves, with our intuition, with our inner wisdom, is what I feel for this retreat. But so let me just say what I wanted to say. So let's say right now I'm doing that. In the future, who knows? I might start a podcast. That's one of my greatest wishes. I would love to have amazing people on my podcast. I think I ask great questions. I love people genuinely from my heart. Maybe in the future, I would want to move to the mountains and just write books. So the purpose is one, is to serve humanity, to raise the consciousness of people, to bring awareness, healing, to help people take ownership, to break the system, right? But the way you're going to do that is going to be different over years. So don't wait for a miracle, but create a miracle. Miracles are created. And why this made me cry? Because I realized how many times I have created those miracles in my life. And oftentimes I forget where I was in the past because I'm so caught up in the future. I love to dream. I love to have big dreams and big visions and adventures and have big goals that stretch my mind, my capacity to receive. And I love to have fun and to explore the world, that I often forget that once I was praying and I was dreaming and I was hoping, I was praying to God, just give me a purpose, God. I had all this energy. Like I knew that I am here for something more. And you are here for something more. And that's not to say that people who don't feel it, they are bad or they are worse. Every single person has a role in this society. Everybody is valuable and worthy. You know, I used to think when I was younger, I used to think that everybody must be feeling this because like everybody has this great purpose and everybody must be feeling like they are here for something like bigger and more and than just ordinary life. But then later on, I realized that some people actually, their purpose is to have an ordinary life. And as I said, it's not good or bad. Okay, those are just constructs we create, but nothing is good or bad. When it comes to these things, it's like Every life has a purpose, okay? And you have been feeling this feeling, and you knew that you want this extraordinary life, and you have this big purpose, and you want to help as many people as possible and contribute in the amazing, great ways. I'm not talking about small things, because everybody can have a purpose to, of course, help others, being their neighbors, their family. But I'm talking about talking in front of thousands of people, really changing something big in the world, okay? But for some reason, you muted yourself, and in order to fit in, of course. But what I was getting, especially now, if you're still watching, you're still waiting. Like, this is the energy that I was feeling. It's like, I'm waiting for someone to give me this clarity. And that's the message. You already have the clarity. It's not about you not having the clarity. It's about you choosing and deciding that you are going to act on it. You don't have to have a full puzzle. All it takes is one piece of the puzzle to start creating the puzzle. Remember how when you do it when you're a kid and you make a puzzle, in the beginning it's like very slow, there is like hundreds of pieces of puzzle, you're so confused. But then when you put one in and you put the second one, and slowly the more you put in, the picture becomes more clear. And this is exactly the same story with the purpose. You know what your purpose is. This is your confirmation in this video. All of this questioning, doubting, worrying, overthinking, planning too much, that is all coming from your fear. It's all coming from thinking that you are not good enough, that your message is not good enough. Today, promise yourself that you're going to take one small action towards your goal, even though the goal is unclear. What that means is you don't have to have all the answers. Start with something. The first thing that came into your mind when I said, do the little thing today towards your goal, what pops into your mind? Is it call a friend, post a reel, write the first page of your book, even though you don't know what the book is going to be about? Just write something. Just start with something, because that's how you are telling your mind that you are actually really set on going after your dreams and living in your purpose. And slowly, by time, as you are doing that, the pieces of the puzzle are going to come together. Clarity is very important. We cannot achieve our goals if we don't have clarity. But right now, if you're watching this, Spirit is saying, don't get caught up on that. Don't get caught up on waiting to have all the information. When am I going to do it? How am I going to do it? Who am I talking to? Which ways I'm going to do it? Like, all this information is going to come to you. Just start with something. Don't wait up anymore. If you're watching this, you have been waiting so much on your purpose, on your dreams, and you owe it to the world to step up. You cannot play small anymore and hide. Probably so many people already clicked off because they were like, well, this is not for me. So if you are watching this, just understand that you have this lack of clarity because of the fear. Subconsciously, if you think, I am so scared what people are going to think, then you're blocking the clarity. Like, just understand this forever. Know this forever in your life. We are constantly blocking the clarity. There is no such a thing as I don't have clarity. My intuition doesn't speak to me. My intuition is wrong, or I don't know which decision to make. That's not you lacking clarity because, I don't know, you need more information or you need more time. That's BS. You are lacking clarity because you are self-sabotaging yourself to get to those answers because you're afraid of something. And until you know what you're afraid of, you cannot change it. So you need to ask yourself those questions. What would happen if I knew? Okay, I'm going to give you some journal prompts, so please write them down right now. If I knew what my purpose is, what would I need to do that I am afraid to do? Oh, I'm lacking in, I don't know what I want. I don't know what my purpose is. And again, you're not doing this consciously, but subconsciously self-sabotaging, right? So just become aware of what you are actually afraid of. What would need to change in your life if you go all in on your purpose, and why are you afraid of that? And then when you start to pinpoint those blockages and limiting beliefs that you have and fears, then you can start to change them. If you want to work with me, I do also hypnosis, which is a powerful tool. I hypnotize people to change their subconscious beliefs. I also work as a coach, so I use different kind of tools. Of course, obviously my intuition, tarot. As you guys know, if you want to book a private tarot reading, purchase any of my courses, start working with me one-on-one, you can do so in the description box. And also there is a pinned comment where you can book a discovery call with me. This is only for the people who want to work one-on-one. I teach mindset, I teach hypnosis, of course, intuition. And again, in the after all of these lessons, the final phase would be also branding, social media, and how to position yourself, how to talk to people, how to sell. And this is something that you will be learning in the mentorship that is going to start 15th of April. It was a very strong message. I didn't plan to film video today. I'm doing it on my phone. But please, please, please do this, okay? You have all the clarity you need to step fully into your purpose. That is the intention, that is the message. And of course, as always, stay conscious and remember to have fun.